Happy 4th of July, my friend.
What is going on, Motorheads? D-Gang, what is gooch, as they say in the US of A?
Happy week of the 4th of July. I hope you're
shooting off some fireworks,
shooting off some fireworks in your backyards.
Bald eagle screams.
Eating a juicy, juicy burger.
Was that a bald eagle scream?
That was a really good bald eagle scream. And the bald eagles say, what? Oh, welcome back to Demoted. I don't know if any of you are going to be listening this week because it is the 4th of July, but I'm happy you're here.
Y'all be making campfires, cooking burgers, and shooting guns.
On your drive to Tahoe to be with your friends and family, maybe you could put this on.
Put this on. Listen to it. Expose them to Demoted. We need more D-Gang.
Expose your friends.
Expose yourself to your friends.
All right.
We'll stop with that now.
We'll get back to our normal voices, even though I really enjoyed that bit.
That was nice. That was nice.
Nice.
I get excited around the 4th of July.
You do?
Fires me up.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you? I feel like you were a fireworks guy. I feel like you were a salt on a slug kind of kid.
Yeah. I
Watch
mean,
it shrivel
slugs
up.
were overpopulating the area, so I didn't really feel that bad
Didn't
about
feel that
it.
bad.
They were actually kind of like a parasitic species.
Noted.
That's what I told myself.
Okay.
I know that I don't know if that's true.
You were just like experiencing psychopathic tendencies.
Actually, we were talking about psychopathic stories. No, we weren't. We were just talking about stories. I actually do have a psychopathic story. I went through a weird phase as a kid. I lived in Georgia, and I had a big red wagon, you know, those like little pull wagons. And I used to go with a croquet mallet into the backyard and just kill bugs and not harvest them, but throw them into my my red wagon and walk around this entire forest with dead bugs.
Okay, I'm picturing the size of the wagon and the size of a bug.
And there were a lot of bees, there were a lot of spiders.
Make sure you can whack them.
It turned out, what I learned later is when you kill bees, they like release pheromones that say, more bees, get over here.
Totally.
Roger's dead.
A lot of bees.
Get over here.
A lot of bees coming to the funeral.
So that's a weird thing for me to start this podcast off with. I turned out okay. Like, you know.
Let's roll the music.
Yeah.
Demoted.
Welcome back to Demoted.
Yeah, welcome back to Demoted. Sorry for that rant. And for those of you we lost, that's okay.
We'll miss you.
We'll miss you.
Yeah.
I wanna quickly say I got a lot of brain fog going on. I'm gonna say some stuff. I might even sound a bit stuffed up.
I feel pretty sick because you gave me your sickness.
Yeah, I've been sick for about a week now.
Okay, great. I can't wait for that.
It's been on and off though, which is nice. And the symptoms keep changing. That's my favorite part. It's like, what am I gonna wake up with today?
Amazing.
Today it's just horrible brain fog.
And diarrhea.
Well, yeah.
Okay. What are we talking about today? Today is like we're just recapping sort of Q2.
Yeah. H1/Q2.
We're thinking no one's listening, especially after the spider comment. So for the three of you still here, we will be doing a bit of a review, a year in review. We'll give each other a performance review. We'll talk about our Rosebud and Thorn heading into Q3.
Yep. We're going to do a promoted, demoted. Maybe there's one more thing that I'm forgetting because I can't even think straight.
That's okay. That's okay. That was our rundown.
We're going to give our predictions for Q3.
Yes.
That's what we're going to do.
Our news headline predictions.
I'm going to say sorry a lot in this episode.
Well, don't be a bitch
That's
about it.
unbecoming of a young man.
Don't be a bitch about it.
I know.
What's good, Ross?
What is good? I went to Sonoma Raceway recently. First time I've ever been to a NASCAR race. I was really trying to get in touch with my American roots.
If I could just share with you guys, like every day we go into our little conference room, we prep the outline for the day. We already have an outline prep. We review what we're going to say. And the most kind of stuck that Ross gets is just in this what's good section about anything that he did in the past week.
Nothing's good for me.
Nothing's good.
Things haven't been good lately.
He hasn't done anything. He just sits in his bed and wallows in self-pity.
Yes.
So we had to think of like, maybe you did the Sonoma Raceway. Becca's like, remember when you did that?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you talk about it?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I felt nothing.
I just wanted to make fun of you a little bit.
I went to the Sonoma Raceway for a NASCAR event, the Toyota 350. Everyone's talking about it. Big race.
You brought your friend who like I think is kind of a character on your channels. Can you talk about him?
He is Thomas, otherwise known as Casino Thomas, who loves to bet and play golf.
Yeah.
And I brought him with me, and we crushed some crispy boys at like 9 a.m.
Love.
You know, the Raceway invited me to go up there, and I was like, yeah, I've never been to a NASCAR event. I drive by it all the time on my way to Napa. Like, what is this about? And it's everything you thought it would be. A lot of cutoffs, a lot of dudes who should not have their shirts off with their shirts off, getting sunburned, good barbecue, good meats. A lot of
bald eagles.
A lot of meats, yep. A lot of camo.
Love that.
Yep.
Did you enjoy it? What? And I actually thought your friend's name was Casino, so you've done a really good job branding him on your channels.
Yeah, I just call him
Who
Casino.
the hell is Thomas?
Yeah, Casino Thomas, just Casino or Sino.
Sino.
Cassiano, whatever I'm feeling.
So you just had an absolute boys' day at the raceway.
Yeah, and then I had a baseball game after that. So we actually only stayed for about 3 laps. I just wanted to hear the room. And I was like, oh my God, America.
I love it here.
Anyway, it was a great experience. I left after 3 laps to go play in my baseball game. I had, was a little buzzed, and then I had a great game. So I might have to start drinking before baseball.
It's like golf. Sometimes you swing better when you're a little buzzed, right?
I guess so. I learned.
Okay.
What's good with you?
I went to Cabo for my friend's Bachelorette.
Casual.
Super low key, super. If you guys didn't see the 800 photos I posted on my story, where the hell were you?
I couldn't stop watching.
I love a Cabo moment.
Yeah.
I just love being in the sun with my friends, drinking. I love all women on a trip.
Yep.
It's very well planned. My boyfriend was on a bachelor trip in parallel, and like the lack of itinerary and lack of planning was hilarious. Like, oh, we might golf today. The 18 of you might golf today. What do you mean that's not planned? Like nothing is planned.
No.
Maybe we might grab some grub.
It's a miracle if we all get to the same place.
We have 7 reservations ready to go. I mean, we're eating 3.5 meals a day at least. We have a planned snack time.
Not us.
No.
There's maybe one activity a day, and then the rest is like, maybe we'll just like drink it back at the house.
Totally. Friday, we're all just like, we have a full itinerary. We hit the ground, absolutely run a yoga class, then, beach day, whatever. Friday's like, we're just all kind of working from home on the laptop. He sends a photo in this dingy like Airbnb living room. They're all just working on their laptops with their headsets on. I'm like, God.
It's that Sigma grind set.
Sigma grind.
Yeah.
This wedding season's crazy though. There's a lot of commitments. You got to go for the engagement. You got to go for the bachelorette.
You guys are doing like Gen Z's doing proposal
parties. Proposal parties. Everyone's
what
waiting.
The hell is
surprise. That? I don't know. It's a big thing.
Why do they have to get everybody together for the proposal? I thought the proposal was like kind of an intimate thing. Like, hey, I'm planning this like getaway. Like maybe get a camera person like to come make sure you get the bended knee photo.
Well, it's you and your closest 100 friends.
That's outrageous.
No, it's outrageous.
And you're expected to travel for this?
Obviously. Yeah.
That is no.
100%.
How about no, Scott?
I know.
I'm not going to do that.
Though. I'm not going to be the one friend who's not there. We're all bought in.
Literally, you're all bought in.
Yeah.
I mean, then airfare to that, airfare to the wedding. Then you got to get a dress for each event, right? Because that's what the ladies have to do, get a new dress. Like at least I can throw on the same tux every time.
No, it's insane. It's actually insane. It's too much.
Shut it down.
I'll
Demoted.
just stop. Demoted.
Okay. I'm shutting that shit down.
I love being there.
Proposal parties.
I
Spare
love being
me.
there for you ladies.
Like if you want to throw a party later at home, like, go casual, go to bar, we got engaged, like engagement party, fine. But I don't need a proposal party, an engagement party, the like wedding party.
There's a lot.
Bachelor, bachelorette.
Welcome ceremony on the Friday night. Thursday night, optional drinks.
Which obviously I'm going to.
Of course, I'm going to be there.
I'm obligated. No, I've gotten really good at saying no.
Sunday brunch. I mean, I'm tired, but I love my friends. I will be there for every step of the way. And I feel like I'll look back when I'm 40 and be like, that was an awesome time.
That was an awesome time.
Yeah. When I'm 40 and still single, of course.
Yeah, no, for sure.
When I have my bachelorette.
All the travel, yeah, exactly.
With all my friends bring
Everyone's
their kids.
Everyone's 40 and just like, God, this sucks.
This is horrible.
Yeah.
Should we read a review for today to make us feel something?
Let's read a review. Yeah. This is from someone named Jules Ivanko. It says, cackling. I work in IT sales and this hits home. Says everything I've been thinking but can't say in a professional setting. I usually listen when I'm at the gym on my lunch break and look like a fool cackling out loud. Keep it up! Exclamation.
Thank you, Jules.
Just another opportunity to listen. I love this gym, I'm always thinking like commutes. I'm thinking like at your desk while you're working. Maybe you're at the gym. Maybe you're in a car ride with the friends, with your family.
You can listen whenever.
You can listen whenever. And I love that about
Jules Ivanko, thank you so much for keeping us in the game. You make me do what I do.
Yep. And post it on a Saturday.
Yeah. If you guys want to leave 5 stars, write a review, you might just get featured.
Fine. We'll allow it.
We will allow it.
Okay. Should we hit our H1 recap? What have we done well? We should go back and forth and review each other for some very important criteria.
Should we do like a performance review?
Just like basic, I don't know.
Basic categories. Health, I'll start with.
Health. How healthy have I been?
You were so sick.
I've been so sick.
It's really, like, honestly, a huge bummer for me. And it's annoying when you come and you're sick and you're sniffling into your mic and you're just like a sick boy. It kind of gives me the ick, honestly.
Yeah.
So for the health category, I'm rating you a C+.
Okay. I take multivitamins. I work out a lot. I eat pretty damn healthy. And I don't know what's going on.
Ever since the pastanadas, I just haven't.
Ever since I got back from Portugal. Yeah. I don't know.
How would you rate me in the health category?
Well, I don't know. You go to all these morning workout classes. Great. Happy for you.
Thank you.
What I don't love is the incessant complaining about how tired you are.
Exhausted constantly.
You're like, we started today an hour late because like I had a rough morning. We're like, oh no, she's hungover. She's like, no, I went to bed at midnight and chose to wake up at 6 a.m. to go to my workout class that I didn't even finish.
Yes.
So I could come home, sleep for an hour and a half, and then we could all get our day started late.
Delayed everyone just like being a total little bee about it.
Yeah.
So what do you rate me?
I'm gonna give you a B-.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're going and it's good for you. But you don't have to go. If you know you're gonna be miserable, I'm just saying like you can skip one from time to time. I skip one. I'm a hardo and I skip one when I know.
You know what? You don't skip one after the sit down 16 course meal though.
That's true. I don't skip.
Yeah. You don't skip. Okay. Let's move into style.
Style. Okay.
Which is what you usually rate in a performance review.
Obviously. How people look.
I will give you generally an A-, except the one knock is that one time you wear the wool kind of blinding patterned suit in the public speaking episode.
Okay. I thought that was like me taking a risk.
Okay.
I don't bring that out very much.
Don't do it again. How about when you brought out your Louboutins?
Well, okay, those were sick. Those were sick.
Ross, I'm sorry I'm outing you, has spiked red bottom Louboutins.
Yeah.
And
red velvet.
And I'm not talking about myself. Once again, Ross has red velvet spiked Louboutin shoes. I am a woman.
Put a picture up.
I think I do pretty well for myself. I do not own Louboutins because I'm not, I don't know, a wannabe fashionista.
Well, they've got spikes on the back just in case someone approaches me from behind. I need to throw a back kick.
Okay.
You never know in this city.
Awesome.
You never know.
Awesome.
Okay.
So you're still getting an A- because I like them deep down, but
Thank you.
I'm going to rip on you for it.
Yeah, no, I mean, your style is obviously like every time you post an outfit, I got this outfit here, I got this outfit there, and every girl's like, oh my God, where'd you get that trench coat? And I'm like, I just want to blow my brains out because I'm like, I don't know. You came in last time wearing all white. You looked like a fucking scientist.
Yep.
You were wearing a lab coat. You were going full lab coat. And the other piece.
I was a lab coat. I looked back at the footage. I was like, hey, hang on. What is going on there?
I was like, she's either going to pull the stethoscope out and like listen to my heart.
I'm going to give you a little.
Or she's going to, or I got another prostate exam coming up. I don't know what's coming. But I think it's funny because our producer gets so mad at us if we wear white. And you can't not wear white.
I'm always in my bridal era.
Like you threw this blazer on just to save him from editing you out of the beanbag.
I know. I only wear white. He sent us a message this morning. I can handle and live with Natalie wearing white every goddamn episode.
No, he says tolerate.
Tolerate.
He goes, I can tolerate it.
But if the mic is in front of her face again, I will kill you all.
Yeah.
So funny.
So funny.
So
I'll give you an A.
I'll give you an A. I get an A. I have a good style.
Good. No, the style's
good.
You
got to see my link click data. I mean,
link click data is absolutely out of control.
Natalie's fits are going off.
Yeah. I did have one guy on LinkedIn be like, I love Ross's fit today. And of course, it's the day I'm not wearing a suit, but
it's hard to be a style influencer as a straight male.
It's really hard.
You know, it's like no one's really asking for the link.
No.
Guys aren't curious.
Guys are not very curious.
They're not looking to buy.
No, they're not looking to buy.
Okay.
Oh, how about vulnerability?
Great.
How vulnerable have you been?
Very typical performance review category. I mean, how vulnerable have I been? What would you rate me?
Well, I don't know. You did cry. We both cried though in the cancel episode.
Yeah.
Really milked that one.
That felt really vulnerable and really real.
That was really, really rough at the time.
I'm happy we're over the hump and we can finally chuckle about it.
Yeah.
Because, oh my God, that was dark.
Yeah, that was dark. That was dark. But I don't know. As someone who has shared everything with everyone on this podcast, I'm going to give you a C+.
I know. I'm sorry. I haven't had a prostate exam. That brought you up to an actual solid A+.
Yeah.
When we got into the butt region, I mean...
When you have two knuckles in your butt...
You're sharing it all.
You're telling everyone. Because it's part of my healing process.
Totally.
Which I'm still going
healing,
through.
Still a little blood.
I just told my brother and my dad the story. I just told them the story.
Okay.
My dad didn't laugh as much as I thought he would.
No, because he's been there.
Yeah, he's like,
my favorite
enjoy my boy.
My favorite comments in the prostate exam clip, if you guys haven't heard this, Ross got a prostate exam. You need to look at our social channels to find that clip. It's the funniest thing that's ever happened. Oh. And so many women are commenting, try going to the gyno, you bitch.
Legs flayed with the fucking pincers going in there.
It's so bad. It's so bad. And of course, like
maybe next time you go, we can get the whole play-by-play.
Maybe my vulnerability score will raise.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Share a little bit more.
Okay. I'll share. Everyone really wants to hear about my gyno visits. Let's get into reading skills.
Science.
Reading skills is, of course, a big category for us. It's really hard for us.
It's not good.
I'm giving you like a 4 out of 10, like a D.
Yeah, I gave you a D as well. It's
I mean, it's hard when Dumb and Dumber are trying to host a podcast.
People over here using words with more than 6 letters, and I'm like,
really?
Like, what is this?
The only word I can read is the,
as I read.
And half the time I skip it.
Scalability. I got it. Right.
Let's start over from the top.
Chunk it down. That's why my wife's educator.
Got to chunk it down. So reading skills, hopefully in H2, we can really pick that up for you.
That's going to be a hard D.
Yep. Hard D.
So to speak.
Yep. As everyone says.
Okay. Friendship.
Genuine friendship.
Genuine between us.
Yeah.
Not other friends.
What you don't see in the pod, because this is our business. But how's our friendship?
Yeah.
Going?
Is it blossoming?
I mean, we went on a double date.
We went on a double date this quarter.
I went to Becca's birthday.
Yeah, that was wild. Ordered 40 Jello shots for the whole crew.
I mean, I like to pump it up. You guys are all, 30s, lame. I'm going to bring the Jello shots.
We're we're the oldest people in that bowling alley.
It's 4 p.m. at a bowling alley. One of your friends brought his kid. I'm like, how many Jello shots is appropriate until this little girl knows something's wrong?
Then
we're
trying to take the party back to my place. We lose 2 people because they're gone.
They're gone.
They're completely trashed.
They slid down the aisle of the bowling alley.
Too many Jello shots.
Yeah, done.
And they're toast.
Okay, so what do you rate me?
Well, those are 2 things that I guess we've been doing more inviting recently. That's all I'm going to say.
I know.
That's all I'm going to say. And this was, by the way, a growth thing that you put on us, was like, hey, when do I get the invites? And we just invited you to our day rager here in a couple weeks.
I know.
Which you can't go to because you're going to a stupid proposal party.
I'm pissed.
I'm pissed.
I'm really pissed.
I'm pissed at the system. I'm mad at you, but I'm mad at you for perpetuating this new stupid system. It's like the next gender reveal. It's like, what do we go? Everybody got to fly out for the gender reveal?
I know.
Like, just shoot me.
I'm going to fly out for the gender reveal for sure.
No, I know you are.
Yeah.
And you're going to skip the day rager.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay. So you get an A- in genuine friendship. I'm sorry. I need to work on it.
You get a B.
I'm sorry. My friends aren't raging face as much. We're all traveling for engagements. I can't just have you over to my crash pad. I know. I'm in this new phase of life.
Oh God. I don't think I like it.
Okay.
I'm going to call it out. I don't think I like it.
Okay. I'll go back to being single, inviting you and Becca over.
Thank you. Fucking thank you.
And number 6, of course, driving.
Carpooling. Which we do a lot.
And that's like a typical thing you see on a lot of performance reviews. It's like your driving and carpooling ability.
Yeah.
And we have this bit.
Hey, Nat, can we pick you up? We have our calendar placeholder for this time. She's like, yeah, how about like 30 minutes after we have it scheduled?
Totally.
Okay, so we're not going to get there at the time that's scheduled. That's more like a large block.
Okay, awesome. So we'll pick you up whenever you're ready.
Yeah, just
let
tell
us know, sweetheart.
Text us,
sweetheart.
We're up and ready.
We're actually waiting
Car's
outside.
parked.
So just let us know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Car with the blinkers on.
We've been up. Yep. Hazards on. My tardiness is a fatal flaw. But there are a few times that I actually drive you home.
Yes, if I drive me home,
to Ross's house.
You mean I get to drive your car home?
Yes.
Every time we leave, Ross, you're driving.
Yeah, I don't know how to drive. So Ross drives the car, and then our whole bit is,
I'm like, Nat, do you mind if I drop myself off at home in your car first?
So Ross drives past my house to his, drops himself off. It's such a bit like, hey, mind if I drop myself off?
Yeah, are you cool? You're like, nah, no problem. I'm just working. I'm like, okay, she's busy.
I'm texting. I'm not even talking to you. I'm like, I got shit to do.
She's like, have you heard this song? And I'm like, no, what is this? She goes, oh, it's only the #1 song in the world
I don't know,
right now.
Sabrina Carpenter, please.
I'm like, I don't know who that is.
So every time I share a new song with you, this is rarely happens. It's when our full team isn't together, and then I just drive you home alone, and then I'm like, get out.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm just catching up on Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay,
now we got
I had
Sabrina
a great
Carpenter.
time with you. Get out.
Who are these people? Olivia Rodrigo, like, she's a thing. Is she old?
It's a little bit of like a kind of in-person, like real Gen Z feedback session, except I'm giving you kind of like the new trends.
Just telling me what's up, and I'm
when I look
really
up
hard.
from texting to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm like listening so hard. I'm like, just try to understand why people like it. Just try to understand. May not be your cup of tea, but try to understand the art. 6 months later, you've brought up 4 other people, and I'm just now understanding why that previous song. Sabrina Carpenter's going to hit me in like late 2025.
You're just getting Noah Kahan's Stick season.
Yes.
You're just starting to listen to that.
I'm just hitting Stick season.
Yep.
The season of the Sticks.
And I saw your mom. Okay.
Yeah.
So carpooling, thank you for picking me up every day. You pick me up way more than I drop you off. I will give you an A.
And I drop myself off more than I drop you off.
Yep.
Oh, that's not true. I drop myself off almost as much as I drop you off. Anyway, I'm going to give you a C.
Okay.
A strong C.
I'll work on my carpool ability.
Yeah, there's a few things that we could grow from here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So that was our H1 recap, year in review. If you haven't been a Motorhead for all this time and you haven't listened to any of those stories, go back and listen to a few.
Go back and listen. There's some ripe stuff in there. We've really done what I think is a good job of making it all evergreen, which I don't think will be the case in the future.
And telling new stories. Like today we got in the conference room, we're like, wait, we actually have nothing else to talk about.
We literally have nothing to tell you.
So like definitely start going backwards than forwards if I were you.
Yeah. Mix and match.
Mix and match.
Pop off.
Yeah.
We also should do our kind of more general, our Rose, Bud, Thorn highlight.
Rose, Thorn, Bud.
Rose, Thorn, Bud.
Rose, Thorn, Bud of H1. We just like looking back. We like circling back. We want to talk about, let's talk about what was our highlight.
What was our highlight?
Was that one girl who bravely submitted an audio
Bless her.
submission. Thank you. We've been twerking for audio submissions. We have been
You've yielded zero.
desperately trying and yielded zero. So
I don't think our asses are juicy enough.
Our sales strategy is not working. And thank you to the one brave soul who submitted that, plea for advice.
Everything I read says sex sells, and not a single juicy ass bounce of ours has yielded a single audio clip.
No. So that was my highlight, that one girl. Thank you.
Yes, I will highlight and say people are catching on to interesting posts.
Yep.
I'm seeing it all over LinkedIn. And
I
it's
see it on my
funny.
personal reels. I'm like, God.
I'm starting to see it too on reels, and I'm like, okay, people are gonna think we're hiring bots or something.
We did something wrong. We made a mistake.
But I think it's hilarious, and I highly encourage it. And I think that's awesome. Now, see, I love that the motorheads are buying into the lore. Like we're like building our own inside jokes that if you're on the outside, you're just like, I know what the fuck's happening.
If
and
you
I
know,
like
you
that.
know.
Yeah.
If
and
you know,
like
you
that.
know.
I love that. What's your thorn?
My thorn is moving studios.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Redo the Post-it wall, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I was, of course, sitting my ass in the beanbag watching you guys move studios, but it was really hard for me to take a day off to do that.
Watching Annie put all of those Post-its back up for the 14th time and being like, hey,
it's
the
kind of
O's
slanted.
Too big. Hey, it's slanted.
It was exhausting.
Hey, wrong color.
Big supervisor energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strong middle management vibes.
Strong. I'm like, you know what? You
Holding
do
the
this.
clipboard.
You do this. Yeah, I'm going to sit here.
I'm going to sit here and do nothing.
Totally, if that works.
Yeah, that was annoying. And that's part of, the switching costs here are extremely high.
More on our level of effort, but yeah.
Yeah.
What was your thorn?
Oh, my thorn was my doctor's full finger in my ass. I mean, like, I'm sorry. I can't stop talking about it.
No, it's hilarious.
I just can't stop talking about it. And it was a literal thorn. It felt like a thorn. It was a actual metaphorical thorn.
Weirdly sharp. Yeah.
It was weirdly sharp. So yeah, I'm not going to go into any more of that. It
Listen to our other episode.
It already went into me.
What is your bud?
My bud. I have just a desire, a dream, if you will, that we bring on some interesting guests. People can only stand us for so long.
I know.
And I think we could bring in some experts. We could roast them. We could make jokes about them, for them, to them, about their body of work, but also like bring in some experts to teach some stuff.
I like that. So hopefully we'll bring some guests. If we don't, by the end of the year, we have failed.
We failed.
My bud is more live shows, a potential world tour. Like, of course, we're going to start in Dubai. We're going to go to London.
Right.
Like, it's just
all the major European cities.
Major European
quick
cities.
Euro tour.
Do you know Mumbai is my second biggest city of viewers on Corporate Natalie channels?
That is very odd.
Isn't it?
Mumbai?
Annie, is that right? Yes.
The second largest metro of any outside of U.S. cities, or just of including U.S. cities?
Including. It changes every day. But we just did a poll like last week and it was Mumbai. I've never seen it on the list.
Is that what the IG data says?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think I'm buying bots?
No. Well, I don't know. I've been to Mumbai. It was cool.
I've never been. Okay.
I have a funny story about Mumbai.
We'll be hitting my followers in Mumbai. Oh, do you want to tell a story?
Yeah. It was December 31st. That would be the 31st.
Yep. 31st.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And it was, New Year's, right? And Mumbai is like, 15 hours, 17 hours ahead. And the clock changes to 2020. And there's a video of me, I'm absolutely destroyed, eating honey mustard, chicken tendies and honey mussy, as I'm calling it in the video.
Honey mussy.
Some delicious honey mussy, yelling about how 2020 is so sick. It's going to be the sickest year yet. And I can't wait for everyone to join me. That video aged like milk in the warm sun. And so it's me like, I'm out here. It's 2020. It's fucking sick. This is our year.
Get this bread.
COVID happened. And
we did not make it our year.
It was not our year. It was straight not our year.
Okay, anyway. That's hilarious. That was our Rosebud and Thorn. Thank you for being with us. It's been a fun year. Should we do our predictions for Q3, like some news headlines?
Yeah, let's read some possible news headlines for Q3 2024.
So these don't exist, so don't cancel us in case, somehow these things happen, like it ages poorly. It's currently, what's the date?
It is June 15th. June 18th.
It is June 18th, 2024 when we're recording this. And these are some news headlines that are completely fake that Ross and I made up that we're going to read. And yes, this is for a social clip, so bear with us.
Bear with us, please.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard announces a new political party. Could this be the end of the two-party system?
OpenAI CEO Sam Altman and CEO of Microsoft Satya Nadella announced their AI love child.
Are dogs vaping? Golden Doodle and viral meme suggests they are.
Self-driving car company Waymo releases therapy cars that will drive you around for 50 minutes and talk to you about your problems.
Q3 hiring on the rise? Turns out execs just want more people to fire.
Tired of having your packages stolen? Ring Camera adds non-lethal blow darts to enhance security.
I would love that because I just watched a video of a man robbing me dry.
Literally today. That's right. Today.
Like today. And I'm like, okay, so glad I had my ring to just see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved watching you assault my front door at night.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let's get some blow darts in here.
Let's get some blow darts. You find him just face down on the lawn. Just sleep.
But he's asleep.
He's
like,
asleep.
He's totally fine.
He's asleep.
I wake up, grab my packages, give him a spank on the tush and say, don't come back
naughty
here.
boy.
You naughty boy.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get.
I'm taking your bike.
Zuckerberg announces David Yurman partnership in the metaverse. All AI avatars will now be sporting chains.
Bring that to real life too, and I'm in.
Have you seen Zuck's chain?
I love me David Yurman.
Have you seen Zuck's new like kind of Jack Harlow looking ass?
He's going like Hot Boy Summer to the max.
He's major hot boy
MMA.
summer. Yeah.
Chains.
I mean, hot.
Hot. Sabrina Carpenter qualifies for the modern pentathlon. What can she do?
You can't. We took out modern pentathlon.
Sabrina Carpenter qualifies for the Olympics. What can't she do?
Thank you. Ross and I got in a heated debate over whether or not to include
modern pentathlon. That's funny.
Which is apparently
it's an event. Olympic event.
An event.
Sabrina Carpenter qualifies for the modern pentathlon in the Olympics. What can't she do? There we go. There we go. In case we want to use it.
He's going to force me to use that one.
Use it.
Okay. So those are our predictions for Q3. None of them happened.
None of them are
and
going to happen.
They are all fake news.
They're all fake news. All right. Should we transition now to a little Dear D?
Dear Demoted.
Dear Demoted.
On this Bachelorette trip, we did a dead serious karaoke into a clicker, like a remote. And it was like a sleepover from hell. We were like, if you do not sing to the best of your ability, you will be kicked off the stage.
Wow.
And so we actually, my friend had a horrible singing voice and she was like, I know I can't take one more step towards you. Like, okay, Lauren, great try with Jar of Hearts. We're going to have to cut that short.
Shoot me down.
But I get up. We kept joking. Lauren, you're on vocal rest. This is horrible.
I'd be on permanent vocal rest. Were the moms? You said moms were on this trip. Were the moms singing?
They weren't in the karaoke. This was just girls.
You shoot me down. But
I know I can't take one more. Okay. I would like to sing seriously on this podcast at one point. So I love singing.
I'll let you.
I singed. You
singed that one time.
I singed in the Dunkin' Donuts commercial, and it actually made the cut. Like I did one take singing, and they of course put that in.
Boom.
Great. Now everyone knows. Now everyone knows I'm a horrible singer.
No, I mean it probably worked. I mean it was good enough, right?
It was definitely good enough. We mentioned Deloitte University on one of our last episodes.
Yeah, one of the top unis in the world.
Deloitte University is a campus in Westlake, Texas that they erected to...
of course they did.
Right, they erected it.
Right.
To invite all of their interns for trainings. Everything's free. They have these like city corners that are just like free snacks, free Starbucks, anything you could want.
Sounds like utopia.
And it's total utopia, but the only like kind of overlying scary element of it is that we say Big D, the eye of Big D is always watching you.
Right, and you're in consulting. And
so like they try to make it seem fun, but then like you drink too much, you're absolutely screwed. Right.
So you tap your boss on the shoulder, his head pivots all the way around in a 180. Exactly. Nothing else turns. Like, whoa.
So, oh my God.
Sean.
Yeah. So like
Jesus.
There are some drawbacks, but I'm going to read this story. This is about Deloitte University.
Okay.
What up, D gang? Big fan of the pod. Classic Deloitte University story. First year training, second week of our employment. As usual, one guy got a little too drunk at the barn. The barn is a big, like, fun kind of drinking party place. You walk to it. It's like, of course.
Got it. You find all the partners there?
Yeah, all the partners are there.
Yeah.
His buddies walked him all the way back to his room and made sure he got to bed safely. Who deserves work friends like this so early in their career? Definitely not this guy, because shortly after his friends put him in his room, he was hungry and went to get some snacks from a nearby city room. As I mentioned, city rooms stocked with snacks. Detroit has like Detroit branded snacks, whatever. It's like,
sounds
it's
dope.
Crazy. So he's walking to one of these corner city rooms. I've been there. Dude forgets his room key, passes out in the hallway, snacks strewn all over the floor. A girl in my start class called the front desk so someone could come and make sure he wasn't dead. He was obviously promptly fired on his 7th day of work.
Is this a picture?
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh, yeah. No, this is the picture of the guy passed out on the ground. Oh my God, you can see the snacks.
There's so many snacks and he's
strewn
passed
about.
Out.
His shirt's untucked.
There's something about free snacks that makes me want to just like claw my hand in and shove it into my blazer.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to steal all of this.
Totally.
Poor guy. I've definitely been a little
It's a career limiting move.
Definite career limiting move. You got to get back to your room. They also
gotta get back to your room.
They check like if your door is opened and closed, and they make sure that no one comes back with you because obviously they don't want to encourage employee on employee contact.
Right.
So this guy just, checked all the boxes of you're absolutely getting fired. Sorry, buddy.
He lasted 1 week.
Yeah. Shrimp alert.
I don't even feel like I'm shrimping.
Well, sit up, you bastard. There's a lot of reading happening, and that's exhausting to us. So I need a bit of a fuel break with an antibiotic-free turkey. I'll stick without the ick beef stick.
That's what I've been saying. What flavor is yours?
Pepperoni seasoned turkey stick.
Yeah. Pepperoni turkey.
Pepperoni turkey.
They got lots of different. They got a whole variety pack.
You never shoveled some pepperoni turkey down your gullet?
Of course I have.
Because
I don't have any more. I was like, what's the orange one? I couldn't remember the orange one because I finished it already.
Because you ate them all. You ate 6 in a day.
Yeah.
Are you opening it?
I was going to open it.
Are we going to have a little fuel up before we get into our next segment?
Yes, I actually did want to eat some.
Okay.
I'm super hungry. Mine is a taco seasoned, grass-fed, and finished beef stick.
And if you're wondering, what's taco season? What's pepperoni? You can buy the variety pack. Those are available. We suggest trying out all the beef sticks you can from Chomps and then picking your favorite and committing to one box at a time.
Just because I've been going through it, I feel like I had to read the inspirational quote. Yeah, you did. Let me just read this. The darkest nights just mean the brightest mornings. #champions. I
get a beef stick down my gullet, and I get an inspirational quote, and I can go to www.chomps.com/demoted. While Ross finishes up his chomps, I'm gonna segue us into our next segment, which is of course promoted or demoted. Do we like it? Do we not like it?
Yep. And being that this is 4th of July themed, why don't we start out hot with promoted, demoted, freedom.
Wow. Tough one.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Promoted. Did you? What?
No.
Oh.
I just think some people don't deserve it. Okay. Particularly the trolls on the internet.
There are a couple trolls on the internet that should not be free, but we're going to have to hard promote freedom.
I'm going to have to hard promote freedom.
Because this is the US of A.
Goddamn right it is. And all in on freedom.
Promoted or demoted, sending a calendar invite for a date.
Promote. I'm a slave to the calendar.
You can't do that for a first date. I'm sorry. You've been out of the dating game for 16 years. You absolutely can't do that. But I think there's an element to it when you're, married as you are, or dating for a long time. That's like, babe, we got to get out.
I'm
we got to put this on the calendar.
embarrassed that I just said that so quickly.
You said that so quickly.
Because
and it's
I imagined our
embarrassing.
double date because it was on the calendar.
Well, that's because you're a business partner, not a friend.
Right. True.
Right?
True. Yeah.
That's because that was going on the demoted credit
card. That was
card.
the brain fog. I'm so fucking dumb.
You're so dumb.
I'm so dumb.
No, double dates should do calendar invites. That's 4 people, right?
Yeah. I was just so up my own ass that I just thought everybody had a loving, devoted partner.
And that everyone, works with their partner too. So it can be live on the calendar.
Yeah. All right. Promoted, demoted, exit interviews.
Exit interviews, offboarding. I love a chance to get the mic.
Yeah.
I always will grab that mic and sing.
And lay into Cassandra, who has nothing to do with anything. She's just in HR. I can't wait for this person to leave.
Totally. And I'm just like, you know what? I do have a couple things to say.
Yeah.
Bruce, total freaking asshole.
Yeah.
I love getting the opportunity to speak your part.
And they're just like, okay, cool. Well, I'm not going to tell anyone any of that, but
awesome.
Glad you feel better.
We made the right choice firing you.
Yeah.
Please leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm going to promote it too.
Promoting.
Promoted, demoted, dentist appointments.
I actually have a story about a dentist.
Well, that was just supposed to be a hard demote or promote. I kind of like them.
No one likes getting their teeth cleaned, but I moved to the city, San Francisco. I've always had my childhood dentist down in the suburbs, and I was like, it's time for me to be a big girl. Get my own dentist.
Yeah.
And I looked up the closest dentist to me because obviously I don't have a car. I want to be able to walk there. I hate being at the dentist.
Right.
Let's get in and get out. What I didn't do was look at any reviews because in my eyes...
Oh, you just blind way. You didn't ask friends hey, you have a good dentist in the area or something like that.
And because in my eyes, I'm like, it's a medical profession, right? These people are
They're
good
trained.
intentioned. They're trained. Anyone can clean a tooth, right? And that was where I was wrong. Okay. This woman's name is Dr. Farah. I will absolutely say her name. You can look her up.
You will stand on this business.
But she is a absolute lunatic. I walk in and I enter the front door as you would to any dental practice, and this lady jumps out of her seat. No, don't come in here. What?
Oh, okay.
I have to wait outside on the street.
Oh.
Okay, so that was weird. I didn't know if it wasn't a COVID thing because it wasn't around that time. I was like, maybe there's not enough room in the waiting room. There's no one in the waiting room. What's happening? Door's locked. She's like, we'll come get you when we're ready. is someone screaming in the back? Like, what's going on? I come in and she's like, okay, so you need to do a new patient fee. Of course, this is covered by your insurance, but you need a new patient fee. I paid $850 to become a patient of this woman's practice.
Whoa.
I was like, oh, it's a new patient fee.
Duh.
Of
course.
You have to pay a new patient fee.
We love fees. Just whatever. New patient fee. Classic.
Then I sit in the chair and she uses a machine that is fake. It is a Harry Potter wand, probably purchased from Disney World. And she holds it over each tooth and it would beep. And I think she's just pressing a button for it to beep. Every time it beeped, it meant there was a cavity. So mine beeped 14 times.
Holy shit, your mouth is falling out.
Oh my God.
Your whole ass mouth.
My whole mouth is covered in cavities. Oh gosh, another beep. Okay, mark one on K94, whatever. Okay, hang on. So I have 14 cavities. She tells me I'm gonna need to take work off, be under anesthesia, and go in for an 8-hour procedure to get all of my cavities filled.
Do you have to pay a new patient fee for each tooth?
Of course, there are fees.
Each tooth has got to come in.
Of course, there are fees included. So then I call my mom after because now my alarm bell's going off. I leave. I don't get them filled yet. My mom goes, what the hell, Natalie? You don't have 14 cavities. You just went to Dr. Hoffman 6 months ago.
D-Hoff was like, you're good.
Yeah. I'm like, maybe I did skip a few toothbrushing late at night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I knew I got a floss.
I don't know anything better. I'm sorry. I need to take work off and go under anesthesia for a cavity? Does that happen?
I mean, only if you ever want to chew food again.
Okay.
Do you care about that or not really?
Then I start reading the reviews. By the way, I've already sent my friend Allison there. Poor Allison actually got a root canal procedure done.
No way.
Her tooth has never been the same. She has a cap on it. It pops off still to this day. We joke. We'll be like drinking and her tooth pops off.
There it goes.
Because Dr. Farah totally screwed up. I look up. It's like 0 stars rating. And this person goes, this woman told me I had 8 root canals. I went to another dentist. Guess how many I had? None.
0, yeah.
After she had already performed 6 root canals on me. Like insane, total malpractice. Dr. Farah in the marina.
Don't go there.
I actually had started getting Invisalign from her to the tune of $20,000.
Holy shit.
Because she insisted. And I like,
Invisalign's expensive. I've done it, but it ain't that.
It's not that.
It ain't even close to that.
And
it's like
I was,
a quarter of
and
that.
once I started reading these reviews and getting terrified and this whole thing happened to Allison, I walked in and I said, you take these brackets, because you know you have the little like brackets on. Yeah. You take these off and I'm never coming back here. Give me my final tray. Like, I'm done. Yeah. And they tried to like give me a little hassle. I'm like, no. I'm done. I will tell everyone about this. Do not I was so
Don't
upset.
fuck with people's teeth.
And don't fuck with people. That is so horrible.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. But like, yeah.
And I don't know any better. I'm like, 23
it's like you're a doctor,
in the city.
I trust you.
Like, you're a doctor, I trust you.
Well, you don't realize that like a lot of doctors in the way our current medical system works, they're salespeople.
Yes.
They are upselling you.
That's
they are trying to get you to do something. Yeah. That's weird. Yeah.
I'm really afraid of the whole medical field.
I have a truly phenomenal dentist.
Okay. I need to go to yours.
I have a truly phenomenal dentist.
Okay.
Stanford grad.
I will be going to your dentist and I am demoting dentist appointments.
Okay, demote.
I have since gone to my childhood dentist.
I'm a freak. I like dentist appointments. So,
okay.
I like coming out with clean teeth and all that stuff. Okay. Promoted, demoted, amateur firework shows.
Love it. Harry and I, my brother.
Same. Let's blow shit up.
We go to Chinatown, grab some fireworks.
Yep.
All cash
Whatever
business.
Whatever they'll sell us. Yeah.
We perform a whole show.
I'm in Montana a lot, and you can just buy them on the side of the road.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's awesome. You get like the M80s. You get the shit.
The one I was talking about was illegal.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the ones in Montana, they're definitely, you can't like, they're explosives. They're full on like M80s.
Yeah, that's
like,
insane.
You're not supposed to have them. You certainly can't have them in cities.
You just light them and like you literally have to run.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or you like kind of like configure them and you light one thing and run.
Harry and I with a sparkler, like, this is sweet.
Shooting little like, what do they call, bottle rockets at each other?
Yeah. Promoted or demoted, hot dogs are sandwiches.
Demoted.
Demoted.
They're not sandwiches.
Go die.
Yeah.
Go die slow.
They're not sandwiches, and I don't care. I don't care what anyone says about that.
That was promoted or demoted?
Yeah, promoted, demoted.
Sorry, I kind of got lost with the dentist story.
Yeah, don't go to the crazy dentist.
I'll speed that up next time.
I think we wrap it right there. I think that's our July 4th episode.
Great.
I don't think anybody wants to hear us yapping on. I think everybody's arrived at their destination. Like,
they're there.
Hey, I don't know if I'm going to keep watching this show.
I don't know if I'm going to keep listening. Yeah. Like I
didn't get a lot out of that one. They were talking about a lot of shit I haven't listened to and I don't understand, to be honest with you. And that's fine because we have a great current local D-gang Motorhead affiliation of savages who love us.
Yeah. So thank you, Motorheads. Thank you for riding with us. Thank you for stopping listening at this point. And
Thank you for dying with us.
The two of you who are still here. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Like, comment, subscribe, shoot a firework at that subscribe button. You know, if you go to jail this weekend, listen to the podcast. You're going to have some time on your hands. I just learned that
stream it in jail.
Inmates keep their phones at a lot of prisons.
They can live stream.
I just learned that. That's a whole other side. I don't want to get into it, but
I think I have a fever.
I'm sweating. I always am sweating. I have so much brain fog. I may have COVID. All right. We'll see everybody next time on
Demoted.